Allez, salut les Gaulois, j'espère que vous allez bien. On se retrouve sur GREEDFALL pour continuer notre petite aventure sur cette île mystérieuse. Pour rappel de l'épisode précédent, on avait été visiter les deux ambassadeurs de l'Alliance et de... je sais plus trop exactement, faut que je m'en souvienne. Alors on a ici, on a Irkmet et San Mathéus. Irkmet doit appartenir à l'Alliance et Saint Mathéus à je ne sais pas quelle faction. Je ne sais plus. Donc on avait été aussi retrouver le village de Sura, qui nous avait dit que sa mère, en fait, on nous avait indiqué que sa mère était partie à la bataille et on était parti pour la retrouver pour essayer d'éviter un carnage. Bon, on va continuer. Voilà, c'est ce qu'elle dit, donc elle a peur que sa mère se soit déjà lancée dans la bataille. On n'a plus de sous, on avait dit qu'au niveau des combats, on essaierait de combattre un petit peu plus avec les pièges. Ah bah tiens, bah là, quand on parle de combat. Ils s'en foutent de nous, bah parfait. Ah non, ils s'en foutent pas de nous. Hop, on s'en met quelques-uns. Histoire d'être tranquille. Venez les gars. Boum. Ah c'est pas mal aussi. Hop. Oula. Les pièges sont pas mal je trouve. Hop. Voilà. Et par contre faut que je les mette dedans. Aïe aïe aïe. Hop là. Voilà, ça c'est fait. Hop, un deuxième. Et voilà, ça c'est réglé. Et ben finalement les pièges c'est pas si mal. Par contre il nous en reste 5 et 4 balles, 3 balles. Donc ça va être Est-ce qu'on peut le récupérer celui-là? Ça serait pas mal. Désamorcer, ça nous permettrait de récupérer. Il va vraiment falloir qu'on fasse ça, hein, qu'on aille récupérer des munitions ou des pièges. Bon, allez, baston. Ça serait bien de rester ensemble là. Alors. Là t'es mort. Oh, putain. Oh là là, elle est énervée. Ouais, bah elle est plus balèze dans les cinématiques qu'en vrai. Hein.
You are too late, Siora. Mother has fallen and we are defeated. No. No. This is not fair.
I am so sorry.
Who is this man? He resembles one of us, but is dressed like a Renaigze.
I am the ambassador of the Congregation of Merchants. I'm sorry for your loss.
The congregation? And what side are you on in this war? Those that massacre our people. Estelle, calm down. You know that Mother sent me to seek out allies. You show up when the fight was nearly over. Was this part of your plan? You know that these monsters are taking our own. They must make honorable amends.
D'accord, alors insister sur sa défaite, lui parler de la neutralité de la congrégation, convaincre d'abandonner sa vengeance. 100%.
We did our best to come as fast as we could, and I fought by your side. Please, please take the time to at least hear me out. There has already been enough death, and you are wounded. This is not the time for vengeance.
You may be right.
Réussi.
Waiting for my vengeance will make it taste all the sweeter. I feel weak. Might I ask you to watch over our own Ciara? I must return to the village. Go on ahead. We will tend to the wounded. Won't we now?
Yes, we will do everything we can.
And find my mother. Or her body if she is indeed dead.
Look at this massacre. How?
Find her banner. It bears the symbol of our clan.
Ok. Alors j'espère qu'on va avoir des munitions, ça serait bien. Potion de soin aussi. Il faut vraiment qu'on se réarme là parce qu'on a vraiment plus peu de munitions, c'est pas mal. Parce que là, mine de rien, ça a été quand même assez compliqué. Soigner tous les survivants. Ah mais là, ça m'a coûté une potion de soie.
These ruins are very strange. By what name did you call this place again?
There was once a battle in the past. A great victory for our clans.
Strange indeed. These walls are completely foreign to the styles of your own dwellings. Does this name that you gave the ruins mean anything in particular?
Yes. It means ruins of the first guardian.
I would like to dig around a little on the side. You might be able...
Eh ben... Je crois que c'est sa maman qui est morte.
I beg of you, help me.
Still you dare to breathe. How can you hope that I am here to save you?
No,
What have you done with my mother?
pity, I beg of you. I don't want to die.
Then answer!
Ciara. Stop. Look at yourself. You're acting like a beast.
A beast has far more majesty than these monsters who have traded their souls.
They have taken her. The Queen. They took her.
Then she must still be alive. They would not have bothered to carry away a corpse.
She would have chosen death before capture. They must have wanted her alive. We must find her.
Ah, elle est pas morte.
You now have enough strength to return to the village. Find Arwand. He will take care of you.
Ok. On doit soigner quand même des blessés, il faut qu'on aille voir par là. Soigner tous les survivants. Putain mais il y a plein de trucs partout là. Il était pas ça tout à l'heure. Ouais, on se casse parce que j'ai plus rien. Oh putain.
Look, there are some images on these walls.
Des images sur ce mur.
Let's get closer.
This is the first time I've seen this drawing so closely.
You've never come here. You certainly seem to know the place.
This site is sacred and taboo. Everyone knows where it is, but no one ever comes here. All these colors are so beautiful. I never would have imagined that they could create something so delicate.
Who are you talking about?
Of those who built these lodgings, that my ancestors vanquished in a past war.
You know who they were?
I only know the legend of Dida Kid and the Daiges.
I'm listening.
It is said our people lived peacefully until the men appeared from the sea, intent on making our lands their own. They dug great caverns into the earth, ripped down our forests, destroying everything in their wake. They were evil. The warriors killed so many people that even their own people came to fear them. Here they built a terrible city that spewed out clouds of cinder and dirt. Our kings and queens were desperate. They went to the heart of our island, and the island heard them. From the woods appeared the first guardian. He was taller than a city, and with each step it smashed a lodging. It was a guardian of Rat, and the city could not resist him. Since then, the earth answers our call for magic, and in exchange, we become all Manawi, in keeping with the pacts our kings and queens once made.
It is a very sad and terrible legend. I wonder who these people from the sea could have been. Well, people from the continent, no doubt. Our Malichor might well be the cursed result of that war from another age. We have nothing more nor anyone else to find here. I must report all we've learned to Constantine.
Ok, donc c'est bien, on en a appris plus là. Donc les gardiens en fait sont apparus suite à cette guerre en fait contre le peuple qui a construit ces bâtiments. Un peuple surgi de la mer qui abattait les arbres et compagnie. Ça fait me penser un peu à notre peuple en fait, hein, au final. Alors, on peut aller un petit peu plus haut, bah c'est ce qu'on va faire. Ah, un coffre.
I need a bit of practice.
Ah non, je peux pas monter là-haut. Mince, pas de bol. Allez. Alors, où est-ce qu'on doit aller là maintenant? Pas très loin. Ah oui, c'est vrai qu'on doit retourner voir notre cousin.
Cousin! You have returned to me. Your absence was sorely felt.
We don't appear to be in top form. A house intrigue's keeping you from finding proper sleep.
No, nothing to bring me nightmares as of yet. I'm blaming it on the change of diet. Now, tell me what adventures you've been up to. If you only knew how bored I grow behind these walls.
I would like, if you would allow me the honor, to introduce Bishop Petrus, emissary of Ptolemy.
Your Highness, may the light warm you in its holy embrace.
Enchanted to meet you, my father.
I've come here to present respects from Ptolemy and best wishes from the Mother Cardinal.
She has my most sincere thanks. But before speaking further, I would like to discuss matters with my cousin, if you would be so kind.
Alors, ses parents, rapporter la rencontre avec les gouverneurs, raconter l'issue de la vin. On va parler de la rencontre avec les gouverneurs.
Cities as you asked of me.
Tell me then, was your journey adventurous?
Well, I was able to gain audience with the governors, give them your regards, and glean some information. The Bridge Alliance believes that a remedy could possibly be found by studying the local flora. They are quite motivated, but their research expedition has gone missing and there is no sign of life. And since they themselves are under constant attack, they cannot spare a rescue party to investigate. The Mother Cardinal, in her opinion, believes the Malichor to be a result of a curse.
A curse cast by a demon. An evil creature worshipped by a cult of island natives. If you would allow me to second the request of our Mother Cardinal, we are in dire need of your help. Our inquisitors are hardly diplomats and... But I should let you finish, my son.
They have started their investigations in a village where strange events have been taking place, but they're unable to get to the bottom of it. The population keeps its secrets, and Thélème hopes that we might help them learn more about the cult.
This is all extremely interesting. You have lived up to my expectations, as always. That said, we find ourselves between the rock and the hard place. The bridge is already in open conflict with the island natives. Thélème and their inquisitors... We're going to have to tread on eggshells, but let's follow all the clues to their mysteries. We need to help them continue their investigations. Perhaps one will lead us to something useful.
I don't have a lot of men, as well you know, and since I only trust you among them, take Kurt and any others that seem useful. I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you.
If you would allow me, Your Highness, I would be honored to assist your cousin on his investigation.
Very well then. You could start by indicating the precise location of your nasty village.
Of course, Your Highness. I should have thought of that sooner. Allow me to mark the location on your map, my son.
Thank you. Have no fear, Constantine. I will take care of all matters at hand.
Anything else?
Ok, super. Donc bon bah on a, ouais, bon, ça fallait s'en douter qu'on allait enquêter sur les deux pistes possibles. Alors, on peut raconter l'histoire de la bataille, l'interroger sur ses parents.
Any news of your parents?
No. With the time it takes to travel to the continent, it's not surprising. But I don't miss them. My father's next letter will certainly be full of his usual disdain. As for my mother, you know her. She's probably too busy planning her next assassination to have noticed my absence.
Ok, racontez l'issue de la bataille.
We were not able, alas, to stop the clash between the forces of the Alliance and Siora's clan. We arrived at the village and the battlefield too late. The Queen fell.
I'm extremely sorry for your loss, Princess.
Thank you. My sister survived, fortunately, and we are recovering from this tragedy together. But our clan was extremely weakened by this battle and by recent events.
We shall keep a close eye on the Bridge Alliance and their undertakings. Rest assured.
You should know that the battle took place in the middle of ancient ruins. The ruins were quite strange. We discovered a fresco that I'm certain was crafted by continental hands.
Really? And how ancient are these ruins? Could they date back to the first landings of the Bridge Alliance?
They date much farther back than their arrival would explain. My mother and my grandmother have always known them.
Siora told me of a legend that spoke of them, about a people from the sea that were vanquished there.
Do you think it was the Nords?
It is not our custom to found a landlocked settlement. We have our islands, and it is enough for us.
If they are ancient, perhaps your people once practiced older customs. This story is troubling, but it reminds me of something that I once read in the reports of Lady Morange. You should go and find her. Perhaps she could tell us more about them.
Very well.
Anything else?
Non, c'est
I'm going
bon.
to leave now. Goodbye, Constantine.
Look out for yourself.
Bon, on a 3 pistes à explorer, donc il faut aller parler à Lady Morange. Alors elle est où déjà? Ok. Eh ben... sortons. Forcément, les religieux pensent que c'est un démon et les autres pensent que c'est ça se soigne. En fait, c'est la science contre la religion, en fait, ce jeu. Hein. Les deux... Et nous, on est la fédération du commerce. C'est ça. Ok, on va aller là. Allez, Limrange.
Good day, Lady Morange. Do you remember me?
Of course. Sir de Sardet, isn't it? I hope that you and your cousin have grown to like it here. But I have little reason to believe you have paid me a visit to exchange civilities. Can I be of service?
Alors, je vais l'interroger sur les ruines du champ de
What do
bataille.
you know about the ruins found to the northwest of here?
The site that the natives call Didakidnadagase.
That is not how we pronounce it, but yes, we are speaking of the same place.
Your language is difficult to master, but I find it fascinating. To answer your question, I had countless questions about the place when our explorers and scouts first brought back sketches. Intrigued, I went there. I noted the architecture and their decorations. It is certain that they bear a striking resemblance with continental constructions, but they are more ancient. Too old to have been recently built by the Bridge Alliance settlers when they first set foot on the island. I even questioned the natives, but they only spoke of a people of the sea. My first thoughts went to the Nauts, but they're not known for building large towns, less so cities. There are other ruins on a cliff to the east of here. Perhaps they hide the key to this mystery. I hoped to organize an expedition, but the region is dangerous and hard of access. We explored mines at the bottom of the cliff, but we were not able to find an access to the plateau. If the mystery of these ruins intrigues you as much as me, it is in that direction that you should begin to look for answers. Can I help you with any other matter?
Ok,
My
parfait.
lady, I have to go. Goodbye.
On va super. En fait, donc du coup, là, on a vraiment, je pense, là, c'est clair, on a 3 pistes. Alors, ah non, 2 pistes. Donc le culte démoniaque ou les savants en expédition. Et on a le mystère des ruines, là. Je sais pas si c'est pas une 3e piste. Si, ouais, c'est les 4 principales. C'est ça. Je sais pas si c'est pas une 3e piste. J'ai envie d'aller au bout de cette quête, là, un ancien secret, ça m'intrigue. Plus que le culte démoniaque. Le savant en expédition, pourquoi pas. Mais j'ai envie de... Ouais, mystère sur les ruines anciennes. Allez, on va aller explorer un peu tout ça. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on a à acheter? Oh, plein de choses. On a 426. On est capable d'acheter du stuff. Ah, sympa. On va acheter ça. Pas mal celui-là aussi, là. Résistance poison. Ok, des bottes. Plus de sous après. On a les mêmes capes. C'est surtout des munitions qu'il nous faudrait. Il avait pas de munitions. Bon bah super, on se stuff alors du coup... hop, hop, hop... Changer de personnage. Allez, on avance. Les ruines devraient se trouver ici. Oh, on va déjà se battre là. Yes, ça c'est fait. C'est bon. Il va falloir que je vous stuff un peu là quand même. Toi, je vais te garder jusqu'au bout. Je vais mettre ça. Lui, j'ai envie de le changer, hein, c'est chiant. Je pense que c'est pas... Les ruines sont là-bas.
Look, up there. This is Deidre, the ruins Lady Morange told us about. But I do not know how to get there. The path collapsed.
Alors, comment on y va?
We should go there.
Tiens. Arrivé à un village. Village de mineurs. Ah super, un marchand.
Greetings, my lord. It's a real pleasure to have a customer such as yourself. How may I help you?
Alors, je veux acheter munitions. Puis bah, c'est tout. Je peux vendre un peu? Allez, on part. Ah, c'est les fameuses mines qui parlaient.
The people of the village might be able to teach us a few things.
D'accord. En fait, l'idée c'est qu'on rentre dans les mines, c'est ça? Ouais, je crois que c'est ce qu'ils disent. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'ils disent là? Enquêter sur les ruines auprès des mineurs. Ah, il faut parler aux mineurs.
Hello, Your Excellency. Sadly, I cannot stay in chat.
L'hôtel est bourré.
Your Excellency. It
Eh?
is an honor. Good day, Your Excellency.
En fait, il n'y a que le marchand qui veut nous parler, c'est ça? Ah si, lui veut bien nous parler.
Good day. What can I do for you?
Interroger sur les ruines.
What can you tell me about the ruins on the plateau?
You aren't the first to ask me about them, but the answer is still the same. I've nothing to tell you. Not that I wouldn't want to, but I've never been there. There must have been a path once upon a time, but it's no longer there. Maybe it collapsed. Some say that you have to pass through the mines to get there. A few of the tunnels do climb. It's certainly possible, I would say. But those tunnels are all closed, and we have better things to do. The iron ore, it doesn't come out of the ground by itself. Do you need anything else?
D'accord. Village?
Did you build this village?
Not by myself, no. We did it. We have to sleep somewhere, you know. We don't have much here, and we'd sure like the place to prosper and grow. Maybe more miners will come. Then we'd start to attract all manner of merchants and craftsmen. Do you need anything else?
Ok, la
Talk
mine.
to me about the mines.
It wasn't us that first dug them out. They're really old. Centuries old. But those tunnels are full of riches. It takes little effort to unearth the minerals that we want. What more could we ask for? Seeing as how there aren't that many of us, if we were pressed to mine all the tunnels, we'd be too few. But the time will come, when folks hear about what we're pulling from these rocks. We won't be alone for much longer.
Ok. Bon bah maintenant faut trouver le passage, puis on va aller voir ça. Ancienne mine. Parlez à lui là.
Hello, you lost?
No. Why do you ask?
It's just that we rarely get visitors. Well then, what can I do for you?
What can you tell me about the mine?
It's ancient work. The natives must have dug it out a long time ago and then abandoned it. Even if it is strange work for islanders, it looks more like something we would do on a continent. We're trying to restore it. The rock is extremely rich in iron ore, but the tunnels are very old. You need to go slowly. None of us are in a humour to be buried alive. We can explore a few of them, and we're exploiting the closest. But others, nah, they're still inaccessible. Anything else?
Je voudrais
What
les
can you
runes.
tell me about the ruins that we can see up there?
Not a great deal. To my knowledge, no one's ever been able to reach them. There were some officials from the city that came, but when they saw they couldn't easily climb up to the plateau, they just left. There must have been a path that caved in. Unless some sort of tunnel in the mine takes you there. Anything else?
I'll leave you
Sure.
to it then.
Until we meet again.
Est-ce qu'on peut passer par là? Ah ouais. Par où on peut aller là? Ah bah y a du stuff là.
It's not possible just now.
Détruire. Science niveau 1. Ah merde. J'ai pas pris la science niveau 1. Mission, parfait. Ah bah super, on est arrivé.
There must be a way to open this gate somehow.
Je prends les munitions d'abord.
The piece I found was once part of this mechanism.
Coup de bol.
But it's too worn. It needs to be repaired.
Oh
Or
non.
we need to find a new one. The piece I found was one. But it's too
Ah, mais j'ai pas la compétence pour... J'ai pas la compétence moi pour réparer... Ils sont marrants. J'ai trouvé une pièce mécanique pour... hein. Ici là on peut pas on peut rien faire là. Minerai de fer. On peut fouiller aussi, on récupère du minerai de fer. Là je peux pas le péter le truc. Il faudrait que je construis, que je répare la pièce, mais j'aurais pas. J'ai pas les compétences. Ah, là on peut monter. Je vais tenter quand même, mais je crois que j'ai pas les compétences. Ça serait dans quoi? Potion, ah voilà. Cheville métallique, rouage 9. Il nous faudrait artisanat niveau 1, voilà, je suis foutu. Donc bon, voilà, hein. Bon, on va aller de l'autre côté. Peut-être qu'on va pouvoir passer là. Aïe aïe aïe. Et bah, pour une fois qu'ils arrivent à tuer des trucs là. Niveau 7. Super. Alors niveau 7, est-ce qu'on a un point? Oui, on en a 2 même. Bravo, bravo. Alors ce qu'on va faire c'est ça. Ah bah oui, bah celui-là on va le mettre. À prendre plus de dégâts. Ouais. Voilà. Un fusil à la place des pistolets. Ah ouais, pas mal. Non. Attribut, j'ai 1 point à mettre. Dans quoi on le met? Précision, dégâts plus 10%. Dégâts d'armure plus 10 ou dégâts physiques plus 10%. Ouais. Corps à corps ou distance? En ce moment, on fait plus de corps à corps. Alors, je sais pas si on... Mais on est quand même full distance, là. Faut vraiment qu'on... Normalement, ouais, j'ai 14 quand même. J'ai 14 balles, j'ai fait exprès. J'en ai acheté. Ok. Minerai de fer brut, ok. On va tout prendre, hein. C'est par là. On peut pas passer par là. Non, c'est bloqué. Tout ça c'est bloqué. Ah, je suis foutu si je veux passer par là. Ouais, c'est ça. Trouver un passage, bah je l'ai trouvé. Sauf qu'il me faut un rouage 9. Alors, je fais comment pour avoir mon rouage 9? Ou alors il faudrait... Ah, j'aurais... Je peux pas prendre la compétence? J'ai pas de points. J'ai pas de points parce qu'en fait il me faudrait quoi? Artisanat c'est niveau 1, c'était ça. Aïe aïe aïe. Point suivant, niveau 9. Je suis niveau 7. Alors est-ce que je peux pas le réattribuer? Réinitialiser les compétences? Je peux réinitialiser les compétences. Ça me demande un cristal... Ah non, je veux pas ça. Oh bah là, il n'y a pas le choix. Je pense qu'en fait, il faut que je pexe. Hein. Je pense que c'est la seule solution que j'ai. Bon, de toute façon, ce que je vois, moi, c'est que bah, on est déjà arrivé à 45 minutes bien tassé pour le... Pour comment dire cet épisode. Donc moi, je pense que ce qu'on va faire, c'est qu'on va s'arrêter là. On aura déjà avancé quand même dans l'épisode. On aura appris certaines choses, notamment en fait... Bah, en parlant aux ambassadeurs, on a découvert qu'il y avait plusieurs pistes à explorer. On a été voir notre cousin, ce qui nous a donné l'autorisation d'aller explorer ces pistes-là. On a sauvé la sœur de Sura. Dans les quêtes principales, moi, ce que j'ai vraiment envie de faire, c'est vraiment ce mystère des runes. Mais on voit qu'en fait, pour passer ce mystère des runes, il faut être artisanat niveau 1 pour pouvoir réparer le rouage. Ça, c'est problématique. Donc, je pense qu'on va se réorienter vers une autre quête en attendant d'atteindre le niveau 9 et de pouvoir monter la compétence d'artisanat et ensuite poursuivre l'exploration poursuite de cette quête-là. Donc voilà, donc ça c'est ce qu'on va faire dans les épisodes prochains. Moi je pense que ce que je vais faire aussi, je vais essayer de trouver un peu de temps pour farmer un peu, pour pex un petit peu en off, et ne pas être bloqué pour ce, comme on vient de l'être bloqué. Voilà, dans tous les cas j'espère que ça vous aura plu et je vous dis à la prochaine.